What's up, guys? Hope you're having an awesome day. Today we're going to be working on the little Toyota again. We are going to be installing a set of Chevy 63 springs, and for that we have a WFO 63 spring swap kit. We are also going to be replacing the shock mounts. The good ones are on the back side, and then they just welded some bolts on, so we need to address that. So I got some trail gear spring mounts for the axle. And then these are a set of used Chevy 63 springs. They are a 3-leaf with an overload. So we'll be removing the overload and possibly one of these leaves. We will have to see how it goes. So what we're gonna do, get started, we're gonna get the wheels and tires pulled off this thing and the thing lifted in the air and start taking our measurements or marking the frame where the previous ones are, and then putting our measurements for where the new brackets are going to go. Alright, so we are currently working on the driver's side leaf spring at the moment. We're going to leave the passenger side hooked up so it will hold the axle stable. We have the axle stand bracing up the driver's side here. But I got everything hooked for the leaf spring except for this bolt. It is not wanting to come out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it since we won't be using that mount anyways. But before we do that, we're going to come on the inside here and then mark where this center point is for the bolt, and then move down 11 inches and mark it, because that's where we're going to put the new leaf spring perch to start with. We'll tack that in place. Alright, we're making some progress now. I got both front spring perches tacked into place, as well as the new springs installed. So at the moment, what we're going to work on is getting these back perches cut off and then clean the frame so we can tack on the new ones, as well as install the shackles. And then we'll let this down and kind of see how it sits and see if we need to make any adjustments. Alright guys, the 63 swap is officially done. We got the rear tacked into place as well as the front. All I have left to do on it is finish weld it, but it looks like it is sitting in the correct position as far as my measurements go. Pretty happy with it so far. I have the axle ratchet strapped up at ride height because next up I need to do the shock tabs, so I want that sitting at ride height so those get welded on at the correct angle. Other than that, the rear axle is almost done. So once we get the shock tabs welded up onto the axle, we're gonna end up pulling this thing back out and cleaning it, painting it, and throwing the third member back in it. We'll also have to get some new shocks for it, but that'll come later. Other than that, it's coming along nicely. Still got some more work to do, and then we'll have the back of this wrapped up. All right, guys, that is gonna wrap up this video. Make sure you drop a comment down below what you think of this thing so far. I'm super excited. The thing is turning out awesome, and I'm very excited to go try out these tires and wheels, see how they do. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.